Improving your emotional intelligence requires you to do what you don't want to do, regardless of how you feel. You just have to do it. And that's the beauty about it, right? Because so many people, all of the successful people that you can think of, whether they're influencers, whether they're business people, whether they're people in your own personal lives, they would all be saying the same thing. You have to do the work when you don't feel like it. Hamza, he used to have this saying at the end of the video. He would say, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. And that just sticks with me. That stays with me because it's so true. And it can be applied to so many different aspects of your life. You just have to do the hard work, regardless of how you feel. Because it's that self-control. You're able to control your thoughts and your feelings, and you're able to push through. So how are you able to develop this skill? Because it is a skill and everyone can learn how to develop it. And it's not only limited to me or to you only. Anyone and absolutely everyone can learn how to improve their discipline. So first off, let me explain why it links to emotional intelligence a little bit more. In certain situations, you're not going to want to be placed in that situation. Maybe it's you don't want to have that uncomfortable situation. You don't want to have that difficult chat. But you know that these situations that you're about to be placed in are exactly what you need to not only start feeling better, but to leave that in the past and grow and keep moving forward. And that is the best example of when I think doing those things that you don't want to do, but you do them anyway, is a great example to improve your emotional intelligence. Because if you have those difficult conversations, you will improve the ability to deal with them when they come. Because these situations, everyone experiences them. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do, where you come from. Everyone gets put in uncomfortable situations sometimes. And the reality of the world is you're going to have to deal with it, whether you like it or not, because the more you run away, the worse that you feel, because it's chasing you. But if you're able to push past it, push through it, then you will feel so much better about yourself. So what I'm trying to say with how it can improve your emotional intelligence is that by doing exactly what you don't want to do, because it might be hard, difficult, uncomfortable, whatever the reason might be, doing the exact thing you're running away from will help you build that discomfort tolerance, and you're able to improve your emotional intelligence as a result of that. So what are some things that you can do right now to put yourself in this situation, to get through and to do the things that you don't want to do, but you still have to do them anyway? And then it could be in different areas of life. It doesn't have to be about emotional intelligence. You can apply it to anything and use that same principle, what you're learning, and apply it to emotional intelligence. So I've made a video in the past of, seeking discomfort, looking for areas to put yourself and be uncomfortable. And you could sit, when you're on public transport and you're sitting next to someone and the whole bus or the whole carriage of the train is empty, but it's just you two sitting there. Do you get up or do you stay there? Now, I always feel really uncomfortable in situations like this, but it also helps me build that discomfort tolerance, which is why it's so beneficial at the same exact time. So you could do it while you're transporting between different places, looking for that discomfort. You could also do it by approaching random people just on the street and wanting to start conversations. Or you might be at a bar, because I noticed for myself, initially starting breaking the ice, I find it quite difficult. And I have in the past. And I'm slowly practicing and getting better at it. But without that practice, without putting myself in that uncomfortable position, I'm not going to grow. So you have to do what I don't want to do to be able to grow. And you might have noticed that both of these things are based around discomfort. Because that discomfort sometimes, that's exactly what you're avoiding. So improving your emotional intelligence through doing the thing that you don't want to do, it's everything about that discomfort and embracing that discomfort so that you're able to do what you want to do. So there are a couple of situations about discomfort specifically. However, there was something else that I wanted to say, and I don't remember what it was. It'll come to me. It'll come to me. You know what? I'm just going to wrap up this video. If I think that I remember, I'll make it in another video. So if you take anything from this video, the most important piece of information that I want you to take and I want you to apply to your life right now is to do the thing that you hate the most and do it like you love it. Because it is getting through that uncomfortable situation, that discomfort, the hard work that you're able to grow and you're able to improve your emotional intelligence or improve your study or improve how you present and just show up each and every single day. And by taking these principles in any area of your life and applying it to emotional intelligence will help you improve how you view yourself, as well as how the world views you. Change starts with you.